Yeah, so I remember one time I was at the PO spot, right? Had to go see my PO because they had me on the VPU, Violent Prevention Unit. I had to report 5 times a week. One of those days out the 5, I had to put my hand on the kiosk machine. If you're a registered gun offender, you got to put your hand on the gun machine in Maryland. And the PO I had, he was a real bitch, you feel me? But I couldn't be late or nothing. I was on time like a motherfucker. While I'm in there coming through, I lock eyes with an op. In there doing the same thing I'm doing, right? Now, this was one of my main ops. The same nigga I sent down shock trauma like 10 years ago in the penitentiary. OG nigga for the red team. Went on here, tightened his ass up like 10 years ago. Saw him in the PO spot. Now, while I was on my way to the PO spot, I went on here, put the blick in the bushes. Because for real, I wasn't driving yet. I had to walk to the PO spot. So I was walking with that bitch on me, tucking in the bushes, walked through the metal attack to go in the PO spot, right? So long story short, he in there, but I could tell he was in there with his moms, right? He probably was just ride up there or something. He was just getting out just like me. I'm already knowing he ain't had shit. But anyway, me and this nigga lock eyes. He got his face all bent up. Cause this really his first time really seeing me. No, it's his second time because he seen me in the Supermax building. But we ain't have a chance to get to each other. But this is his first time really seeing me where ain't no police around to stop nothing, you feel me? He face fighting, he balling his face up at me. But I'm calm, cool, and collective. And I'm not face fighting no nigga, so I look away. Feel me? You the one mad. I'm the one that really got off on your ass, so you the one in get back mode. I went on here, signed the clipboard, sat down across from him, right? So I can keep my eye on his ass. Now, this really was my second time seeing him because I seen him in the Supermax building, right? When I seen him in the Supermax, he had an ace bandage around his hand. Because when I hit him with the blick, he tried to block it. Shit went in his hand for real. I remember that part. He ain't had an ace bandage on this time, so I guess he was good. He healed up right. But anyway, this nigga see me. He hurry up, whip out his phone, get the texting. Now, come on, man. I know what that is. He trying to call little red team niggas to come up there. But he ain't doing shit himself. He with his peoples, but he ain't doing shit. I mean, you the victim, not me. But I know what he doing. He calling his peoples, right? So texting them. But I got blick outside. All I'm thinking is, yeah, you better not let me get outside this door and get by them bushes. It's over. So I went on here and turned my Fox on. Now I'm foxing. I whip out my phone, get to acting like I'm texting. Because I'm knowing that's going to put the same thought in his head. Like, this nigga calling some nigga. But you know what he did? He went on here, they called his name. He took his urinalysis test and shit like that. Go back in the room, piss in the bottle or whatever. Then on his way out, nigga mugged me again. Like, walked past me and kept going out the door. So through my own observation, I know what he did. He went on here, basically weighed his options for real. Now he thinking I got the guys coming up there. And he got his moms with him. So he had to call the move off because he hurried up and got out of there, right? So I go ahead, put my hand on the machine, take my piss test and all of that shit, walk up out the spot. I step out the PO spot, I look around, the coast clear. I'm like, all right, boom. I get to walking. Hurry up, go over by the bush, look around, I don't see none of them boys. Grab the blick, tuck him, I'm walking down the road. You gotta walk down this long ass road, right? Now, this nigga had to live close by that PO spot. Cause I'm walking down the street by this little construction site, and a gray minivan just swooped in front of me, cut me off while I'm walking. And I just see this nigga driving. He hop out the car. Now, I don't put 2 and 2 together. This nigga done hurry up, went home, dropped his peoples off, took the van, and hurry up and picked his boys up and came back. Because he was back in like 5 minutes. He had to live close around there, right? These niggas swing open the door on the van. Bloods. These niggas got red scars on their face, but he don't got shit on his face. Now, the first thing I noticed, I ain't see no blicks in their hands when they swung that door open in that van. If they would have had them, they would have had me. They would have got me. I ain't had my shit out yet. Was still trying to figure out what's going on, but they wasn't the real kind. They was coming to play. When I see this, I hurry up, back up, and whip out blick. But we on the side of the road, so I ain't got it pointing at him. I got that bitch on my side. Like, yeah, go ahead. There's cars going past and all that shit. Mind you, I just came out the PO spot, so we keep seeing state troopers and shit like that coming past. I'm standing out here with this bitch in my hand, holding it on my side. That's the only reason I ain't start cranking that bitch. One of them niggas had a baseball bat, but I'm knowing they ain't strapped, so the first thing I say out my mouth, I dare you step out that van. Dare you, nigga, step out that van. Looking at me like, so one of the chubby, light-skinned niggas like, yo, come on, let's go. Yo, we'll get him, we'll catch him. That was their way out the situation, and I gave him a way out. I ain't forcing on him. I gave him a way out. The nigga that I sent to shock trauma back in the day, he was driving. He was in the driver's seat looking at me like, bitch-ass nigga. Really thought he had me. He pulled off down the road. Skirt. Lucky for me, I had that equalizer on me. Yeah, ain't no jumping me. Not when I got that Trey Pound on me. No, sir. And it stay on me. Hey, man. Got to have that equalizer. That shit would have went 100% different if I didn't have that motherfucker. Needless to say, I was thinking that day. See that shit happen all the time. Niggas go to their PO spots, see ops in there, nigga get left down that motherfucker. Not OG. And I want to send a big shout out to Todd Anderson for sending that love through Cash App, supporting the channel, man. Appreciate you. And the brother Zeke. Zeke looked out, sent that Cash App through, supported the channel, man. I'm going to keep it coming for y'all. I'm not going to let you down. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everything y'all do. Any donation is appreciated, no matter how small or big.